Explore the astonishing world of archaeology, where remarkable discoveries have reshaped our understanding of history. From ancient artifacts to monumental structures, these incredible finds reveal the secrets of past civilizations and their cultures. Each excavation uncovers stories that have been buried for centuries, offering a glimpse into the lives of those who came before us. Join us on a journey through time as we delve into the most extraordinary archaeological treasures ever unearthed. 12 Most Incredible Archaeological Finds. 800-year-old, well-man, skeleton dumped in castle well finally solved. Well-man was discovered during excavations at a medieval castle site in the early 2000s. Archaeologists found his skeletal remains in a disused well, surrounded by layers of sediment that had accumulated over centuries. The way he was positioned raised immediate questions. Initially, researchers proposed various theories about the identity of this mysterious figure. Some suggested he might have been a victim of violence, while others speculated he could have succumbed to the Black Death, which ravaged Europe in the 14th century. The lack of grave goods suggested he might not have been of high social status. Thanks to advancements in forensic science, researchers have made significant strides in understanding the well-man. Radiocarbon dating confirmed the skeleton's age, while DNA analysis provided clues about his ancestry. Isotope analysis revealed insights into his diet and where he likely grew up. The findings painted a picture of a young adult male who lived during a time of social upheaval. His injuries indicated he had faced significant trauma, but they weren't necessarily fatal. This suggests he lived a life marked by hardship, possibly as a laborer in a medieval society. This discovery not only sheds light on the individual but also on the societal dynamics of medieval England. It highlights the struggles of common people during a tumultuous period, giving us a glimpse into their resilience and daily lives. The mystery of the well-man serves as a reminder of the rich tapestry of human history waiting to be uncovered. As archaeological methods advance, we can expect more secrets from the past to come to light, enriching our understanding of those who lived before us. New X-ray scan unlocks 3,000-year-old mystery of Egyptian locked mummy. The story begins in 1886 when archaeologists uncovered a unique mummy at the ancient site of Deir el-Bahari, near Luxor. What made this mummy special was its unusual condition. It was found inside a sealed coffin, and its body was locked in a mysterious, rigid posture. This led to it being dubbed the locked mummy. For over a century, its origins and the reasons behind this peculiar positioning remained a mystery. Researchers proposed several theories over the years. Some suggested that the mummy belonged to a high-ranking official, while others speculated it could be a ritualistic burial related to ancient Egyptian beliefs about the afterlife. However, the lack of detailed examinations left many questions unanswered. Fast forward to today. Recent advancements in technology have allowed scientists to revisit this ancient mystery. Using sophisticated X-ray scanning techniques, researchers were able to peer inside the locked mummy without causing any damage. This non-invasive method revealed incredible details about the mummy's condition and burial practices. The scans unveiled that the locked mummy was, in fact, that of a young man, likely in his late teens or early 20s. The rigidity of the body was due to the natural mummification process, exacerbated by the high levels of resin used in the embalming process. This resin not only preserved the body but also contributed to the locked posture, resembling a position of prayer or reverence. These findings provide insight into the burial practices of ancient Egyptians, particularly the use of resin in mummification. It highlights their beliefs about the afterlife and the importance of preserving the body for the next world. This young man was likely of significant importance, possibly a priest or member of the elite, which explains the elaborate treatment he received. The mystery of the locked mummy has finally been unlocked, thanks to modern technology. This discovery not only answers long-standing questions but also enriches our understanding of ancient Egyptian culture and their complex burial practices. As we continue to use innovative methods to study the past, who knows what other secrets await us? Experts finally solved the mystery of the strange skeleton with bones from 5 people. The astonishing discovery took place in a burial site that had been excavated in location, where archaeologists unearthed a skeleton that appeared to be pieced together from multiple individuals. Initial examinations revealed that the bones belonged to people of varying ages and from different time periods, raising more questions than answers. Experts were puzzled. How could a single skeleton contain bones from 5 different people? Were they part of some ancient ritual? Or was this a case of grave robbing? The mystery deepened as researchers began to analyze the skeletal remains using advanced scientific techniques. Using DNA analysis and carbon dating, scientists were able to determine the age of each set of bones. Surprisingly, they found that the individuals represented in the skeleton lived during different eras, spanning several centuries. This was a groundbreaking revelation that hinted at a more complex history than previously thought. Experts said, this find challenges our understanding of burial practices in ancient times. It suggests that communities may have had different ways of honoring their dead. We believe these bones were deliberately combined, possibly as a form of ancestor worship or to create a composite figure for ceremonial purposes. Ancient cultures often had unique methods of dealing with their dead. The idea of combining remains points to a fascinating aspect of human behavior. How societies remember and honor their ancestors. In addition to the skeleton, the excavation site revealed a treasure trove of artifacts, including pottery and tools, which provided further context for the burial practices of the era. These items helped researchers piece together the daily lives of the people who once inhabited this region. So, what does this discovery mean for our understanding of ancient cultures? It highlights the complexity of human relationships and the ways that different generations may have interacted, even long after death. Ultimately, this remarkable find not only solves a 2,500-year-old mystery but also opens the door for further research into ancient burial practices and the significance of ancestry. As technology advances, who knows what other secrets lie buried, waiting to be uncovered. 700-year-old sword dubbed real-life Excalibur, found stuck inside rock. In a stunning discovery, archaeologists stumbled upon a sword embedded in a rock formation in a remote area. This incredible find dates back over 700 years, and its condition has left experts baffled. But how did it get there? The sword is believed to have belonged to a knight during the late Middle Ages, a time when legends of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table were at their peak. The craftsmanship of this weapon is extraordinary, featuring intricate engravings and a hilt that speaks to the skill of its maker. Much like Excalibur, the mythical sword of King Arthur, this discovery has sparked imaginations. Legends say that Excalibur was given to Arthur by the Lady of the Lake, symbolizing rightful sovereignty. Could this sword represent a similar tale of valor and destiny? Experts utilized cutting-edge technology to analyze the sword. X-ray imaging and carbon dating confirmed its age and allowed researchers to uncover more about the materials used in its construction. Surprisingly, they found traces of organic materials that suggest it might have been ceremonially placed in the rock. But why was the sword found stuck in rock? Some theories suggest it was a form of tribute or ritual offering, perhaps intended to honor a fallen knight. Others propose it was a way to mark a significant location, turning the sword into a symbol of strength and protection. This discovery not only enriches our understanding of medieval weaponry but also highlights the cultural significance of swords in that era. They were not just tools of war, they represented honor, status, and legacy. The real-life Excalibur is more than just a sword, it's a link to our past, a reminder of the stories and legends that define our history. As we continue to explore and uncover these incredible artifacts, who knows what other mysteries await? Major DNA discovery from Pompeii reveals secrets of the eruption. Pompeii was a bustling Roman city, thriving until the fateful day in AD 79 when Mount Vesuvius erupted. The eruption buried the city under a thick blanket of volcanic ash and pumice, preserving it for centuries. But what secrets lay hidden in that ash? Recent studies have focused on the DNA preserved in the layers of volcanic material. Researchers have been analyzing samples from ancient remains, including plants and animals, to reconstruct the environment of Pompeii before and after the eruption. Using advanced techniques like DNA sequencing, scientists were able to identify various species that once thrived in the area. They discovered a rich diversity of flora and fauna, including crops, trees, and even microorganisms that played a crucial role in the ecosystem. This discovery is monumental. It allows us to understand not just the immediate effects of the eruption, but also the long-term ecological impacts on the region. What's particularly striking is how this research can inform us about climate change and environmental shifts over centuries. The DNA evidence shows how quickly life can recover after a catastrophic event, and what it means for resilience in the face of disaster. By piecing together this genetic puzzle, researchers are not only illuminating the life of Pompeii before the eruption but also understanding how the landscape transformed in the aftermath. The insights gained can help us understand similar volcanic events today. This groundbreaking work reinforces the importance of interdisciplinary studies in archaeology. It's not just about the artifacts left behind, it's about the stories they tell us through the genetic material that remains. So, what does this mean for our understanding of Pompeii and its tragic end? This DNA discovery opens new avenues for research, providing a clearer picture of life in this ancient city and how it was forever changed by the eruption of Vesuvius. Overlooked clue on Tutankhamun's death mask could change everything we know about him. Tutankhamun, often referred to as King Tut, became one of the most iconic figures of ancient Egypt after the discovery of his nearly intact tomb in 1922. But despite the wealth of artifacts found within, many questions about his life and untimely death have remained unanswered. Researchers have long speculated about the circumstances surrounding his death at just 19 years old. Some theories suggest he was murdered, while others point to disease or even a chariot accident. The mystery deepens with the recent analysis of his stunning gold death mask. Experts have discovered a previously overlooked detail on the mask, a peculiar residue on the beard that may indicate it was repaired shortly after his death. This finding suggests that there could have been significant damage that required immediate attention. This new evidence raises questions about what exactly happened to Tutankhamun's body after he died. The repairs imply that there may have been a crisis that necessitated swift action, possibly linked to his death. The residue found on the mask appears to be a mix of oils used in mummification, which could suggest that his body was hastily prepared for burial. This could indicate that the circumstances of his death were more chaotic than previously thought. If Tutankhamun's death was indeed sudden or violent, it could change our understanding of the political landscape of the time. His reign was already marked by religious upheaval and political strife, and this new evidence might reveal even more instability in ancient Egypt. Additionally, these findings could prompt a re-evaluation of other artifacts found in his tomb, potentially linking them to his death in ways researchers had not considered before. This overlooked clue on Tutankhamun's death mask has the potential to unlock new chapters in the history of ancient Egypt. As researchers continue to analyze this remarkable artifact, we may finally be able to piece together the events leading to the young pharaoh's mysterious demise. Scientists believe they've found the location of Noah's Ark after deciphering a 3,000-year-old map. The story of Noah's Ark is one of the most enduring tales from the Bible, describing how Noah built an enormous vessel to save his family and a pair of every animal species from a catastrophic flood. For centuries, explorers and researchers have searched for evidence of this legendary ark, but until now, the search has been largely speculative. The breakthrough comes from a recently deciphered ancient map that dates back over 3. This map, believed to be from the region of the Near East, contains markings that some researchers interpret as indications of the ark's resting place. The map features geographical references and symbols that correspond to known locations in the mountains of Ararat, which is traditionally thought to be the final resting place of the ark. Researchers believe that these symbols provide crucial clues about the topography of the area. This map could be a key to understanding the historical context of the story of Noah. By correlating the symbols with modern geographical features, we might be able to identify the exact location where the ark came to rest. Mount Ararat, located in present-day Turkey, has long been the focal point of ark searches. The newly decoded map suggests specific coordinates that coincide with unexplored areas of the mountain, igniting excitement among researchers and adventurers alike. If confirmed, this discovery could not only provide physical evidence of Noah's Ark but also offer insights into ancient cultures and their interpretations of cataclysmic events. It could bridge the gap between mythology and historical fact, reshaping our understanding of ancient narratives. Moreover, the implications extend beyond just the biblical narrative. This discovery could shed light on the environmental conditions of the time and how ancient civilizations responded to natural disasters. As excitement builds around this potential discovery, researchers are planning expeditions to further investigate the area indicated by the map. Whether or not they find the Ark, the journey itself promises to uncover more about our shared human history. New, trapped, Pompeii victims discovered holding items that have left scientists stunned. The eruption of Mount Vesuvius buried the city of Pompeii under a thick layer of volcanic ash and pumice, preserving it for centuries. While many artifacts and remains have been discovered over the years, recent excavations have revealed even more heart-wrenching evidence of the lives lost that fateful day. During recent excavations, archaeologists uncovered the remains of several individuals who were caught in the eruption. What makes this discovery particularly poignant is that many of these victims were found holding personal items, giving us a glimpse into their final moments. Among the items recovered were a variety of everyday objects, pottery, jewelry, and even a small bronze key. Each of these artifacts tells a story of the lives these individuals led before the disaster struck. For instance, the presence of jewelry suggests that some victims may have been preparing for a celebration or gathering when the eruption occurred. The skeletal remains of these victims show signs of the chaos that ensued. Some were found in positions that indicate they were trying to escape, while others appear to have sought shelter. The positioning of the bodies, along with the artifacts, paints a vivid picture of their final moments. This discovery not only enhances our understanding of the events of that tragic day but also evokes a deep sense of empathy for those who lived in Pompeii. It's a stark reminder of the fragility of life and how quickly everything can change. The recent findings contribute to the ongoing research into the effects of the eruption on the local population. By analyzing these artifacts and remains, scientists hope to gain insights into the social dynamics, daily life, and even the fears of Pompeii's residents. Monumental 3,000-year-old structure discovered that confirms stories from the Bible. The discovery was made in the ancient city of Lachish, located in present-day Israel. This city is mentioned multiple times in the Bible, particularly in the context of battles and conquests during the reign of King David and his son Solomon. The newly discovered structure is believed to be a large fortification that dates back to the time of these biblical figures. According to archaeologists, the monumental structure features massive stone walls and impressive architectural elements that suggest it was built for defense and control. This aligns with biblical accounts of Lachish as a strategically important city during the ancient Israelite period. The Bible recounts the story of the Assyrian siege of Lachish, as described in 2 Kings chapters 18-19. The presence of such a large fortification supports the idea that Lachish was a significant military stronghold during this tumultuous period in history. This discovery is monumental not just in size but in its implications. It provides physical evidence that corroborates the biblical narrative, demonstrating that these stories were rooted in real historical events. What's particularly exciting is that the structure is well preserved, allowing researchers to study its construction techniques and the materials used. This could provide insights into the technological capabilities of the ancient Israelites and their architectural practices. This discovery may also influence the way we interpret other biblical texts. As more archaeological evidence comes to light, it challenges scholars and theologians to reconsider how stories from the Bible correspond to historical realities. Lachish was not only a military hub but also a center of cultural exchange. Excavations in the area have previously revealed artifacts that reflect the daily lives of its inhabitants, including pottery, tools, and inscriptions. This latest finding adds another layer to our understanding of life in ancient Israel. As excavation efforts continue, researchers are hopeful that more discoveries will emerge, further illuminating the connections between archaeology and biblical history. The monumental structure at Lachish stands as a testament to the rich history of the region and the stories that have shaped our understanding of the past. Ancient stone formations lead to heartbreaking discovery that's baffled experts. Located in a remote area, these ancient stone formations have long been a source of curiosity for archaeologists. Initially thought to be simple natural formations, recent research has revealed evidence suggesting they were deliberately constructed by ancient peoples. But what the researchers found next has left them both astonished and saddened. During excavations around these formations, archaeologists discovered a series of burial sites. What makes this discovery particularly heartbreaking is the age of the remains and the circumstances surrounding the burials. Many of the skeletons found were children, prompting questions about the community's struggles. The analysis of the remains indicates that these children lived during a period of significant hardship, possibly due to famine or disease. The presence of burial offerings, such as toys and personal items, suggests that these were not just ordinary burials but were filled with deep emotional significance for the families involved. Finding these burial sites was both a profound moment of discovery and a heartbreaking reminder of the challenges faced by this community. These children's lives were likely cut short by circumstances beyond their control. The emotional weight of these findings cannot be overstated. As researchers piece together the stories of these young lives, it highlights the vulnerabilities of ancient societies and the impact of environmental challenges on human populations. This discovery not only provides insights into the lives of these ancient individuals but also raises questions about the broader societal impacts of adversity. How did communities cope with loss? What strategies did they employ to survive? These are questions that researchers are now keen to explore. The ancient stone formations themselves may have served a dual purpose, acting as both a burial site and a place of gathering for the community. This underscores the importance of understanding archaeological sites not just as isolated finds but as part of a larger cultural landscape. As excavations continue, each new find helps illuminate the lives, struggles, and resilience of those who lived thousands of years ago. The heartbreaking discovery of these ancient burials serves as a reminder of our shared humanity and the stories that connect us across time. Scientists discover hidden City of the Dead, containing more than 300 tombs. The hidden city was discovered in a remote area, previously thought to be uninhabited. As archaeologists began their excavation, they were astonished to uncover a sprawling necropolis filled with tombs, each telling its own story. But what lies within these ancient graves is what truly captivates researchers. The tombs date back thousands of years and vary in size and complexity. Some were constructed for high-ranking officials, while others belonged to everyday citizens. Inside, archaeologists have found a wealth of artifacts, including pottery, jewelry, and tools, which provide a glimpse into the lives and beliefs of the people who were laid to rest here. Among the most intriguing discoveries are items that suggest the individuals were buried with possessions they valued in life. Researchers believe these offerings were meant to accompany the deceased into the afterlife, reflecting the cultural beliefs of the society. This discovery is monumental. Each tomb provides a unique window into the past, revealing not just how these individuals lived, but also their beliefs and social hierarchies. What's particularly fascinating is the layout of the city itself. The arrangement of the tombs suggests a complex social structure, with certain areas designated for different classes of society. This challenges previous assumptions about the organization of ancient communities. The hidden City of the Dead opens up new avenues for research, allowing scientists to study burial practices and rituals in greater detail. Understanding how ancient peoples honored their dead can provide insights into their values, fears, and social dynamics. Additionally, this discovery has the potential to connect with other archaeological sites in the region, creating a more comprehensive picture of the ancient civilization that thrived here. The city's existence may even reshape our understanding of trade routes and cultural exchanges in the ancient world. As excavation efforts continue, we can expect even more remarkable findings to emerge from this hidden necropolis. The City of the Dead is not just a burial ground, it is a testament to the rich history and enduring legacy of those who came before us. 1 million-year-old skull believed to belong to ancient Dragon Man. The skull was discovered in China's Heilongjiang province, in a site known for its rich fossil deposits. Initially found in 1933, the skull remained largely overlooked until recent advancements in research brought it back into the spotlight. What makes this find so significant? The Dragon Man skull features unique characteristics that set it apart from other known hominins. With a robust structure and a large brow ridge, some scientists suggest it could represent a previously unknown species of early humans. This has led to heated debates among anthropologists about where it fits in the human family tree. This skull presents features that are both familiar and distinct. It challenges our understanding of human evolution and raises questions about our ancient relatives and their adaptations. Analysis of the skull indicates that Dragon Man may have lived during a time when multiple human species coexisted. This discovery could provide insights into how these species interacted and adapted to their environments, as well as the factors that led to their eventual extinction. Moreover, the name, Dragon Man, is inspired by local legends surrounding the discovery, adding a layer of cultural significance to the find. It not only represents an evolutionary link but also highlights the intersection of science and mythology in understanding our past. This find comes at a time when researchers are re-evaluating existing hominin classifications. With DNA analysis and advanced imaging techniques, scientists are uncovering more about the complexities of human evolution, suggesting that our lineage is far more intricate than previously thought. As studies continue on the Dragon Man skull, we can expect to learn more about this ancient species and its place in our evolutionary history. This discovery serves as a powerful reminder of the mysteries that still lie buried beneath the earth, waiting to be uncovered.
Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.